Hey guys, Marsenged here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I wanted to take a look at the Tournament of Power Androids and their team as it's now shaping up on JP. This is obviously relevant for Global. These guys just came out. They're the newest Dokkan Fest exclusive on the Global side. We have LR Ribrienne coming out later this week, who is another buff for their team. Pretty decent unit for their team, but we'll talk about her more in a separate video. This team has been getting a crazy amount of buffs. So we obviously have the EZA for the STR UI Goku. We have the EZA for the Blue Kaioken and Blue Evolution. Now that newer hard events are coming out that don't do AoEs, these guys actually get the chance to do their thing and actually get their buffs. So that works quite nicely for them as well. So yeah, I just wanted to take a look at their team, see how we're looking now. And yeah, go versus the new Red Zone Frieza. So let's do this. Crazy turn for these guys once we get the support from the androids. We can't get the 7 orbs to get the extra support, but because we have Goku's on the rotation, their unit super attack, of course, gives extra support to the following turn. So once we get these android rotations on the go, the team gets a huge amount of buffs from them. And of course, the Tournament of Power androids basically get all of their defensive capabilities after they super. So by not having to worry about AoE bosses, they get relatively decent raw defense after they've supered. But they also get the 35% damage reduction, which is of course very useful. So I haven't done Beerus. Actually, we do need to do Heroes versus the new Red Zone. We need to do versus Frieza, really, because he's the final boss. But yeah, now I know about how to fix the hidden potential issue with the friend unit. The Heroes versus Frieza run might be a bit more doable. So we'll have to try that out. But yeah, these guys are just going to destroy. Guaranteed crits on their 24 key. 12 million additional. We still have more of those to come, potentially. Except, you know, everything just gets destroyed. Like the Blue Universe 7 duo, like EZA is just so good that this team becomes absolutely ridiculous. Also, the LR androids are on their 200% lead, which I completely forgot about because they're an exchange unit, so 16 doesn't count. So they are on Siblings Bond and then joined forces, which is the other 30% for these guys, right? So, and then of course this rotation, funnily enough, all androids. So, yeah, looks pretty good with all the support and everything. How do I make sure I don't lose the ability to get the 7? I'll do that. There we go. Gives the extra buff to MVP 17. They get their dodge straight away, so that puts their stats up. Then they casually just drop a 12 million. Yeah, painful to see the hype on JP and Global with nothing. Unfortunately, although this is the last year, I was going to say it always happens like this, but this is the last year that JP has their anniversary and Global gets nothing because we just are having a filler celebration. But, you know, they've already announced with that most recent producer letter, the full sync for the games is planned for summer of this year. So, of course, next February, we're not going to have this issue on Global, because the anniversary and everything is going to be at the same time. Basically, the way it should work, if they are going to sync for summer 2024, is that everything after the worldwide celebration should then just be synced from then on. So, very cool. Yeah, the HUD is different on the Entropy private server. There's like, they've got a different color scheme for some reason. I don't know why, and you can't change it. So, was UI Goku the one that wasn't on rotation? So he needs to get some build up. Well, we can get 7 orbs. We get our 3 rainbows. Although we're not getting a lot of build up for Kaioken either. How did you manage to get the hidden potential? You can just go into the middle. Who doesn't take those people seriously? Yeah, the private server is JP, but obviously with all of the stuff added in, as well as random custom stuff as well. But yeah, these guys are just so good. But yeah, people say that all the time about the anniversary, like losing hype when it comes to JP because we have to wait for so long. And it's one of those things where, to a certain extent, I kind of agree a little bit, because I feel like that same sort of thing where the hype does definitely start to die down a little bit. But then I would say, like, for me, as soon as, I've said this before loads of times, like, as soon as the countdown celebration starts, and we start to see, like, the login screens, and we get, like, you know, it's like 6 days to go, 5 days to go. Like, when we get to that point, that's when the hype, like, comes back for me in, like, full force. Because everything is so good. Like, playing it on JP and testing it out is all well and good, even using the private server where you have everything. But just doing it on your own account, with your box, like, actually getting to pull the units and stuff like that, like, the hype definitely comes back for me once we actually get to the anniversary time. But it does suck that we have to wait. But I mean, these guys are so good, and all the easy A's and everything, like, you know, it's not like they're going to be aged out or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not at all going to be losing hype. 9th anniversary is the best anniversary ever. I mean, it has been pure peak so far. And of course, on Wednesday, we will find out the details for the Part 2 LRs. So hopefully they will be as good, if not better, than Broly and Gogeta. I can't wait to see the animations for Beast. Like, that duo special beam cannon with him and Piccolo is going to be super good. But yeah, as you can see, the team just cooking away here. 400k for Goku. I mean, the thing is, he would obviously still get taken out by a super, but with the dodge chance and everything that he has, ideally, he'll be all good here in slot 1. And then we get our 7 orbs, which gives them an even bigger buff. I mean, this should be a very good turn here. Really? I was going to say for both these units, but 500k from a normal for Goku. Oof. But now he's got a 21 million attack stat. That's a good extreme ends of the spectrum turn, isn't it? 500k from a normal, and then he drops a 21 million attack stat. And then there's the additional 14.2 as well. Post super, would he tank? I'm assuming he would, right? Because he does raise... Hopefully we don't have to find out, but... Okay, nice. He took that one hit in slot with the worst possible attack for him to take. And then he dodged everything else. So, I mean, I guess I'll take that, but... And of course, now these guys get to go ham as well. Finally, we actually have a phase where the enemy has enough HP that we can see these guys go crazy. Oh, we're getting all the supers as well. We got the 3 rainbow orbs, right? So they're getting another attack after this, which could also be a super. And then there's the potential for the hidden potential as well. Ah, which is only a normal, sadly. Although, oh, okay. Does that... Can their hidden potential trigger off of the... That's so much damage. They did so much damage to him this turn. I don't think the androids sadly do enough damage though, do they? What's their attack stat going to be here? 7.7. I mean, they might take him out. Ah. Worst would be, well, I guess technically the worst would be taking the super. We just die. So... oh, this is awkward. I either have to rely on a dodge in slot 1, because if I transform into 16, he can't really take hits very well until he supers. Or we just use the Spirit Bomb to make sure we kill Frieza, but then obviously that means we kind of miss out on the crazy Spirit Bomb turn. But I think we probably do that just for safety's sake, because our HP is so low. Because, what does he... yeah, it's only for 1 turn. That is unfortunate. But it probably is the smart play to just hit him with the Spirit Bomb. So, let's at least watch it. Oh yeah, the animations are on. Yeah, because otherwise, there's no point taking the risk of like, yeah, exactly. We're going to destroy him in the next turn. There's no point taking the risk of him immediately supering in slot 1. So it's funny seeing the old active skills where they didn't actually have the mouse moving for the dialogue, but but yeah, this next turn we obviously will go ham. Oh yeah, of course, the event plays the maximum the hormone thing, doesn't it? That's annoying. I forgot about that. It's super cool for the event, for the players, but yeah, it plays the Freezer song, which is copyrighted. So that's awkward. God damn it. Yeah, super with the androids first for the bar. Oh, this is going to be wild. Okay. Right, so we'll do this. Yeah, it's really cool from the actual player perspective, because the Freezer song's awesome, but it's copyrighted, so it's annoying. Kaioken. And then I just screamed because I didn't name my thing. Do we use their active skill? What do? They change green orbs to purple, don't they? So let's do that. Yeah, oh, they are going to absolutely crush Freezer. Because they're going to get the 35% buff. Also, UI Goku gives an attack buff when he supers. Oh, that is also true, but I don't think they even need that, do they? Or do we want to see the crazy buff turn? So I guess we do that. They don't get any extra links from... No, they wouldn't. So we do this, right? So we get 7 orbs. That gives everyone the buff. Then we get... We can just grab those for Goku. Oh god, this turn's going to be crazy. There's 9 orbs we can get for them. So, well, here we go. So the super attack from the androids obviously gives everybody a 35% attack and defense buff. Then UI Goku's attack gives them a buff. And then they have their active skill active for this turn, which is a multiplicative 70% buff. So, I mean, UI Goku should hit like a truck here as well, to be fair. Yeah, 24 mil. Additional normal, okay. Alright, boys. What you got for me? 34 million with... Okay. We take that. Did we have the int androids on the previous turn? We didn't, did we? So we don't have the double android support from having the androids on the previous turn, which would have been crazy. Of course, now they get a bunch of additional normals. There we go. 22.5. So just think, if that was the first extra attack, the next one would have been at least 23. So if they got all 3 supers on this turn, they would have basically done like 100 million attack stat worth of damage. So there you go. The androids team definitely looking good. I brought the physical LR androids mainly because the one thing I feel like is still missing from the team is another really strong slot 1 unit. But by the end of the anniversary, AGL UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta are going to have their Easy A's. So either one of them is going to go in slot 1. So you just drop the LR androids and probably, honestly, physical MVP 17, as much as he is still good. If both of those Easy A's for the 6 years are crazy good, which, given the Easy A's that we've seen so far, then yeah, you just drop physical MVP 17 and the physical LR androids, put AGL LR UI Goku and Int Blue Evolution Vegeta on the team, and then this team will just be absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. If you're on Global, did you summon for the androids? Are you tempted after seeing the buffs to their team? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.